Hey there, Workforce. Chris here with Work to Game, and I am bringing some exciting channel news. You've seen a lot of channel news lately. I think I'm going to be moving it to Mondays permanently, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about our new stream schedule because it starts today, Tuesday. So I am going to start streaming from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then actually starting after today's afternoon stream, I will also be streaming 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on those same days. Once again, Central Standard Time. So for those of you keeping score at home, we don't yet know kind of what days Brian will be able to make it because he has just been under a ton of pressure with the enormous amount of success he's having at work lately. For those of you kind of newer to the channel, Brian kind of started his own business, moved off on his own. I guess it feels like to me it's been a year, but he'd have to kind of update me on what the time on that's been. And he's actually so busy at work now that the channel has been something very hard for him to get to, but he does miss you guys, and I talk to him regularly, and hopefully we'll be able to see a lot more of him soon, not to root against his business. So I just wanted to update you on my role. I have actually just gone through another kind of career change. I was working for a startup, and they've kind of come into some funding issues, and so I am going to be dumping a lot more time here into YouTube. That doesn't mean I'm not still kind of looking for what my career outside of YouTube needs to be doing, but it does mean you guys can expect a lot more content from us, and that for now you'll be seeing a lot more of my face than Brian's. We've gone through phases in the past where it's been a lot more of Brian's face than mine. This is just us. This is why we started a channel together, because it gives us the flexibility to know that at different stages in life, one of us can cover the channel while the other one just gets a little too busy. We work first and we game second. It's just a very close second. So to kind of update you guys on my rundown, I have a rough draft of the schedule that I dream that I could hit. So this is not a promise yet, but this is my dream of kind of what I'm aiming for, and I would like to see how many videos a week I can get to you guys. My goal is 7. I've written down 14 posts for every week so I can hit, so that I don't really run into kind of writer's block. And so to just run this through with you guys, Monday mornings I do have several more channel updates coming, but I feel like we're kind of just posting those too often, and the rest of these aren't really as urgent. So we'll be doing channel news every kind of Monday morning. That's 9 a.m. Central Standard. And then on Tuesday, there's some kind of game reviews and some things I'd like to talk about there. Some games that I've bought in the last 6 months that I'd like to, you know, now I feel I have my initial impressions on, and I'd like to kind of get to you guys and tell you, should you buy them? Should you borrow them next chance you get? See if they go on sale, or should you just maybe skip it, because there's a lot of great games out there. Wednesday mornings, I do want to get us back to doing weekly community feedbacks. Brian and I really always enjoyed those. Your comments are one of the reasons, the #1 reasons we enjoy this channel, and so getting a chance to kind of continue that conversation when a post gets a particularly large conversation going after we post it down in that comment section, that's a good chance for us to kind of continue that with you guys, and maybe throw out any comments that you missed, because when I scroll through comment sections on videos I watch, I don't always see every single one, so give us a chance to go through and kind of hand pick some that can continue that on. And then I'm not really sure what kind of Thursdays will be. Fridays will stay kind of my personal vlog, so that's probably this week will be when I update you guys a little more on what's going on in my life and kind of what I want from the channel, but this is just a scheduling post. Today is just telling you guys kind of what the new schedule is today moving forward, or at least the goal for it. I don't really know. This month, April 2018, is kind of our trial month. We've never attempted to put out this much content, so this may change. This is just kind of what the target is. Wanted to let you guys in on it. Saturday, I want to start reflecting back on weekly news. Gaming news has been constant and never ending since middle of last year, and so I'd love to kind of look back over the week and see if there's any news posts you guys miss. I did the April Fool's post this week, and I actually got a couple messages saying like, wow, I hadn't seen all those. So that just kind of tells me that maybe you guys aren't getting a chance to troll enough Reddit and enough Kotaku and enough all of these different media places that you can find news. So I'd be happy to go dig for you and see if I can find something that maybe you hadn't heard yet. Sunday, I want to look at game releases. This next year has a huge number of launch schedules, so I want to focus on kind of what our official dates are, what things have been announced, what things have been teased. So very similar to the Saturday post. And then moving into the afternoons, the goal is to see how many guides I can get out a week. Guides are kind of what really propelled us into wanting to stay on YouTube long term. And then the feedback we get from you guys is awesome, and so we just want to have more guides. And so I have each day marked for kind of different games and things like that, just to help me make sure that I'm getting some form of a rotation in. But just know that the goal is to get as many guides out, and I've been trying to aim to publish those at 3 p.m. Central Standard. So I'm just moving to a schedule, and one of the reasons for that is that YouTube has been changing the way notifications work. So if you subscribe to a lot of channels, they found that hitting you with everything that comes out on all your subscribed channels actually makes you less likely to watch any of them, because it's just information overload. So what they've decided is, on your behalf as a viewer, they are going to pick and choose when the channels you subscribe to get focused on your feed, as opposed to trending things or channels you've never heard of. And so they're going to start arbitrarily, by their algorithm, deciding what content you get exposed to. And the downside of that is that means that content you may like may not get pushed to your feed, and content you don't like might get pushed instead. And so you might watch it, but only because you think that's the only thing on. And so the way to avoid that is they have the little bell notification. You've heard channels pushing the bell for a long time. Well, now the bell matters. The bell is how you choose what channels kind of get force pushed to your homepage. I don't expect for Work to Game to always have a bell. That should be a list that you curate based on kind of what you're interested in at the time. We would appreciate if you had the bell. That's awesome. But just to tell you what the bell does, the bell is how you pick the channels that you never want to miss. So there's a couple channels that I always try to watch, and their posting schedules aren't horribly regular. And so the bell is a way to help force that. Or I want to watch all of their stuff, and if I miss it in a day because YouTube algorithm decided, I do want to go back and I want to watch it. And so a bell is a good way to do that, and it's to make sure that those channels get kind of pushed to your feed from time to time. I'm trying to move us to a more standardized schedule for at least the month of April, to see if that helps kind of drive you guys knowing, okay, I missed his Warhammer post on Wednesday afternoon, I missed, you know, the vlog on Friday, or I missed community feedback on Wednesday, so you know kind of what day of week to check back in. And April is just the test month, so let me know in hindsight, kind of let me know as the month goes, if you want to see different posts on different days, or if you guys like certain posts. This is also going to be how we gauge the traction of certain things. I know that certain days are linked to higher and lower viewership, but the goal here is just to see if regularity helps us kind of outperform the consistency that the YouTube algorithm has just not been offering. Not to kind of bash on YouTube, that's not what this post is about, but they are making it challenging as a creator to know exactly how we get to you guys, the viewer. Like, how do we reach out to our community? And when we look at our analytics, it used to be that we're seeing a direct reflection of what you guys like and what you don't like, and now we have to wonder, what role is the algorithm playing in that? What role is the algorithm playing in the amount of watch time that something's being given, in the amount of views it's being exposed to? There's a percentage in our behind the scenes thing that shows us the percentage subscribed and percentage not, and that's what tells us kind of where we're being shared and where, you know, we're being searchable and all these things. But now the algorithm has just put a blurry filter over all of those analytics. So I just wanted to try something new. This is the update on that. This has been a longer than average news post. You can expect another news post next Monday, and this is to help me as I go and kind of continue on in my career search. I'll tell you more about that on Friday. That I can know exactly what YouTube videos I need to be working on to keep the content consistent for you guys, especially as I take on a bit of the posting schedule a little more heavily, as Brian has done for me in the past. So that is just an update from both of us. It's something Brian and I kind of talked about me doing, and I just wanted to pass it along to you now. This has been Chris with Work to Game. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. I am going to go get started on this afternoon's guide. Hopefully I can get that up in time, and then I will have to be off to stream with you guys. So I'm really looking forward to the extra stream time. Feel free to join us over on Twitch. I will see you guys next time.
Hey, it's me. Thanks so much for watching this video. You should click here to subscribe, and here to maybe check out some more of our videos. So again, thanks for watching. We hope you like this video. We hope you subscribe and join our community. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and we'll see you next time.